Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, sir. I am Aida Zulaika from BA 2495B. So what is the topic of our presentation today? The topic of our presentation that is Labuan Offshore Financial Service Authority. And here is our group member, Muhammad Syam Hisham, me Aida Zulaika, Nur Warda and Warno Alia Akila. So let's begin our presentation with the definition of the LOFSA.
So we go to the definition. The Labuan Offshore Financial Service Authority, which is LOFSA, is regulatory body established to spearhead and coordinate effort to promote and develop Labuan as an offshore financial service hub. It is known as the Labuan Financial Service Authority, which is Labuan FSA. The Labuan FSA is responsible for various functions, including supervising offshore financial activities in the areas of banking, insurance, securities, trust, and fund management. Second, administering major offshore operation in Labuan. Third, processing application and supervising business and financial activities. Fourth, developing national objective, policies and setting priorities. Fifth, administering and enforcing legislations. Sixth, incorporating and registering Labuan offshore companies. The Labuan FSA is committed to supporting global initiatives to promote financial stability and conformity with international standard and practice. It offers various incentives to attract business such as minimum tax rates, abatement of tax for professional service and income derived from qualifying professional services. So we move to the function. The Labuan FSA is responsible for various functions, including supervising offshore financial activities in the areas of banking, insurance, securities, trust and fund management, administering major offshore operations in Labuan, processing application and supervising business and financial activities, developing national objective, policies and setting priorities, administering and enforcing legislation, and incorporating and registering Labuan offshore companies. The Labuan FSA offer various incentives to attract business such as minimum tax rates, abatement of tax for professional services and income derived for qualifying professional services. So we move to the background. The Labuan Offshore Financial Services Authority LOFSA was established on February 15, 1996 as a single regulatory body to spearhead and coordinate effort to promote and develop Labuan as an offshore financial service hub. It was later renamed as the Labuan Financial Services Authority Labuan FSA. The Labuan FSA is one-stop agency that focuses on business development and promotion, processing and supervising business and financial activities, developing national objectives, policies and setting priorities, administering and enforcing legislation, and incorporating and registering Labuan offshore companies. The Labuan FSA establishment demonstrate the government commitment to making Labuan a prominent offshore financial center. The authority administers major offshore operations in the areas of banking, insurance, securities, trust and fund management. As of now, more than 1,600 offshore companies have set up procedures in Labuan, including trust company, offshore banks and insurance-related companies. The Labuan FSA offer various incentives to attract business such as minimum tax rates, abatement of tax for professional services and income derived from qualifying professional services. These incentives are applicable from the year of assessment 1992 to the entire year of evaluation 2000 and include exemption for legal, accounting, financial or secretarial services, as well as income derived from carrying on the business related to a qualifying asset.
Next slide, we move to the objective of Labuan Offshore Financial Service Authority, or we call it Lofsa. There are three objectives of Labuan Offshore, which are: the first objective is to promote and develop Labuan as an international center for business and financial service. Next, the second objective is to develop national objectives, policies and priorities for the orderly development and administration of the international business and financial service in Labuan. Lastly, the third objective of Labuan Offshore, which is to act as the central regulatory, supervisory and enforcement authority of the international business and financial service industry in Labuan.
Okay, next, I will present to you about the regulatory framework of Lofsa. The Labuan Offshore Financial Services Authority encompasses a comprehensive set of rules and regulations governing the activities of the Labuan International Business and Financial Center, Labuan IBFC. This regulation aims to achieve a balance between facilitating business growth and maintaining financial stability and integrity. Okay, next we go to the key regulatory areas of Lofsa. The first one is licensing and supervision. The second one is capital adequacy. The third one is market conduct, which is Lofsa has regulation in place to promote fair and orderly conduct in the Labuan financial markets. These include rules on insider trading, market manipulation, and conflict of interest. The fourth is anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism. Lofsa has implemented a robust AML or CFT framework in line with international standard. And the last one is corporate governance, which is Lofsa also promotes good corporate governance practices among Labuan entities. Okay, now we go to the international governance of Lofsa. Lofsa's regulatory framework recognizes the importance of international cooperation and governance. It adheres to international standards set by bodies like the Financial Stability Board (FSB) and the International Organization of Securities Commission (LOSCO). This helps to ensure consistency across jurisdictions and reduce the regulatory arbitrage. Okay, for the first one is flexibility and innovation. While maintaining a robust regulatory framework, Lofsa recognizes the need for flexibility to accommodate innovation and new business models. It has implemented initiatives like regulatory sandbox and innovation hubs to facilitate the development and testing of new financial products and services in a controlled environment. So the last one will be staying update. Lofsa regularly reviews and updates its regulatory framework to keep pace with evolving financial risk and development. This ensures that Labuan remains a competitive and dynamic financial center while upholding its commitment to regulatory stability and integrity. So to conclude this regulatory framework, it plays a crucial role in maintaining a thriving and well-regulated financial center in Labuan. By combining robust regulation with a flexible and innovative approach, Lofsa seeks to attract responsible businesses and investors while fostering a safe and sound financial environment. So, the conclusion of our presentation today, Labuan Offshore Financial Service Authority, which is known as LOFSA, is the regulatory body responsible for overseeing the financial service industry in Labuan, Malaysia. LOFSA has adopted a consultative and market-driven approach in formulating regulations and policies, engaging in talk and discussion with players through their respective associations. LOFSA has subscribed to international and is a member of the Fraternity of Offshore Group of Insurance Supervisor, International Organization of Securities. LOFSA LOFSA has also been evaluated and recognized by many global organizations, and the Asia Pacific Group on Money Laundering has recognized Labuan IBFC as a low-risk jurisdiction for money laundering. LOFSA has made certain changes to remove some impediments and clarify the regulatory requirement. And the latest revisions is an attempt by LOFSA to future boost leasing activities in Labuan. Last but not least, so this is our references based on our presentation. I think that's all from us. Thank you.